I think 6.
Yeah, one of the
Number thingy. Now, in any case, though, we're still seeing some good games today. I know, can blue team kind of bring this back somewhat?
I would really like to see them, be able to pull one out of the bag, because I mean, they've proven it's not impossible for them to do it. I feel like it is kind of just the fact that I think actually really what a lot of it may be down to is class choices. Red are pretty explosive, to be honest, and I mean, earlier on we saw like Ape Cop and Quor pretty much just, it was unashamed sticky spam, but it was working, and that kind of led the way for them to cap the second point probably for like the 4th time, and then lead on to the win. And it's kind of like maybe blue need to switch it up a little bit here and there. I don't know. I mean, there's definitely some choice players on there, and I've got to say, Epic Killer is just being perfect with the Mountain Lab strats.
Oh no, you got found out. This is the thing, though. Red team were immediately attacking second rather than capping mid. I mean, they're really up and coming at the moment. Okay, this is tricky again. I mean, Red are again threatening a point. Oh, what's that? Oh no, that's stage 2 central taken by Core. It just had too much business trying to take up one pirate side. But look at Red team, they're really fighting that hard. Now, this is where blue team with a good bit of maneuverability can start threatening mid and, putting red team back. A little bit vacant here on second.
Yeah, I'm a little bit unsure as to where everybody is. It's sort of, difficult to say what people are doing when they could be anywhere. I'm quite, a little bit at a loss to see what's going on, really.
Yeah, I think Bordido, I saw that. I think he put stickies on the high end of the shelf there, that fence. Shaggy comes jumping over and then detonates. That was a mean sticky trap. And by mean, I mean hilarious. Here's the thing, Blue are still back in defense mode again. This is where they need to get in behind red team. I mean, that middle point there is still quite available. Let's see if we can. Oh, there we go. Ah, there we go. Blue are finally getting on with it. Although, what is that scout doing? I don't know. Start capping. Oh no, it's the curse of they go for attack and then, oh, what's happening here? Who's gonna get it? Oh, Blue get it!
That's probably the closest I've ever seen a back cap get to actually cancelling out the midpoint. I mean, actually, to be honest, props to Rocco Siffredi and Peace there. That was pretty cool, just seeing those guys run around in the backfield and, yeah, 2 guys on their own kind of nearly did ruin all of Blue's attempt to attack.
But it's just made the game back to normal again, though. I mean, Blue, I think, a bit of a better position than they were previously, and there's simply Jarvis again. He tries so much. Oh, he's such a darling of, attacking the enemy.
It kind of makes me wonder, if you had, say, 3 of him, would the points be just getting capped and capped and capped? I feel like they would, just because you'd have people who were fearlessly jumping on just to cap.
This is the thing, if we had more like Doorman and not Soldier Pain Trains or Scouts doing that, we might see a little bit more maneuverable gameplay here. You can understand where, heavies like Epic Killer aren't really doing that, but they're doing an essential bit of work being defense. To be fair, they're fulfilling their class obligations here. Now, for the time being though, this is what's happening previously every time, is that blue team goes on the defense, they don't quite nail the landing. This is where they kind of need to backhand red team and move into their territory. When you start taking out enough of them, and I think you can see when the team starts dying. I mean, look at red. Red's actually only half up at the moment. This is where blue team needs to attack. Although maybe get rid of okay, you got rid of that pyro.
I think really part of Blue's problems actually have been, while I am a strong advocate for the Kritzkrieg, I kind of feel like a lot of the times they've kind of been popped off with perhaps a little bit of urgency or a little bit of a panic. And, it may just be better at this point to just go for Ubers while you're pushing forward. And not that not that Kritzkrieg can't work wonders as an attacking weapon.
There we go. Ooh, and there's Epic Killer again with a quick fix this time. And he's not paying attention to the pyro behind him. There you go. You've got to really get those guys. That's the thing with being heavy. As I said, it's partially about awareness. It's knowing what's going on. And especially when you're the medic, you've got to be really careful. Oh, and Cerno just punishes him for that.
Yeah, really, I mean, as a pyro, that's kind of like the best option you really got against the heavy, in my opinion, because when you get up and close to a heavy, if they're not 100% sure about how to sort of track their bullets and stuff like that, you know, just run around them, slashing at them with a melee weapon, and it's a lot harder for them to aim if you are right up in their face, running around them, than it is if you're like sort of 10-20 feet away.
Yep, that's the thing actually. Well, to be fair, careful of those proper heavy things. They know that stuff. To be fair though, you know, you can always get that one up on somebody. Oh, who's that? Captain Rollout there. Takes down the sentry gun after that. I mean, that's impressive right there. Now I'm just going to go past second point as a sentry, take that down, and my work is done here. Now what's happening here though? Look at last point. Red are threatening last point. This is a problem. Blue need to get red out of that last point. If they take mid though, that's becoming relevant. Now 6 minutes 45 on the clock. And here they come again. Oh, okay, this is the teams here. There's Steve McLovin. Should be using a paint train. Is that seriously, they're heavy using a steak sandwich there? I mean, that's ballsy tactics right there. I mean, oh, unlucky their pitch. They're trying to fight off the entire enemy team. Not easy. But there we've seen that medic. We've seen that. Who is that? That's Chuck Steak. He's playing quick fix medic. This is one of the more ideal maps for quick fix, to be fair. So you know he's doing a reasonably good job with it.
Yeah, if he can pick up a demo man, especially, that would work wonders. I mean, especially if the demo man can, in the midpoint, you know, jump up onto the crates with a quick fix. You're kind of invincible up there because you can just sort of hide from any bullets that may be coming towards you.
Yeah, this is the thing. I mean, actually, if you get a quick fix medic with, I mean, if we basically made pretty much Chuck Stick and Shaggy kiss, and you know, get him on Shaggy doing that rollout. It's like, yep, medic and soldier here on time to recap. Let's go. There's Epic Killer. He needs help. All he needs is a sandwich. I mean, this is why I like having sandwiches. It's just like pit stop. Ah, there you go. Essential piece of weaponry, that sandwich. Is that Shaggy? And he dies on impact with the floor. It was like, yeah, I'm going to tell you, going to take down the heavy. Didn't see the sentry behind the heavy.
Yeah, that was not so sick a rollout. That was pretty funny, to be honest. Just see a soldier zoom around, having done an amazing rocket jump, and then just, nope, you're going right back where you came from, mate.
Oh, looks like Blue got mid. Can they push this? This is a break. Now, here's the thing. Can they get the infiltrators in and around the enemy team and start capping their second? Red team are, you know, having a bit of a pickle right now, actually. This is the thing. Blue needs to start getting up with the game. Chuck Steak.
The control point is being captured.
Oh wow, blue team I think may have just seized mid. I think they lost their window of opportunity to really confuse red. But it's looking good.
Yeah, they're in a good spot as it is. I mean, the blue team are really, really good at just holding, so it's kind of just a matter of if they just play their cards right, don't rush in too much, they might be able to get some good work done.
Man, I'm not sure that was Denny Tim there, trying to move it on second. That was a nice job, just panicking red a little. Blue team are really trying hard. Oh, what's this? Yes. Scar there. That's a nice dancing there, just kind of annoying red team enough. That's the thing, I heavily advocate annoying people. I mean, it's the best thing to do in this game. Just keep an enemy team, you know, distracted enough for the rest of the team to get the work done. It's dangerous strat though, because if the rest of the team's not as good as you, you're like, oh wait, they're not coming for me, are they? There is no cavalry coming. Oh shit, I am the cavalry. But here's the thing though, red aren't really coming back, and blue team, look at these guys, they're motivated, they're moving in the right direction. I mean, how many times have you seen like a team and like, guys, where are you going? Why are you just wombling off in all different directions and not where the point is?
Yeah, I mean, it is kind of one of those things. This is sort of like you know, like I mentioned about Simply Jarvis, when he jumps on a point, it does almost, you know, he gets, you know, a third done maybe. It's kind of like, if you had 3 or 4 guys like that, what would that be like? It's kind of sort of a higher level of wondering what the rest of the team are doing when they're still doing stuff, if that makes sense.
Oh man, Denny's in there with the crits. Nice work, whoever that was. I think that was an actual apple there. But that killed off quite a bit of red team. And look at this, it's Simply Jarvis again. Puffing away heavies. Using cover. Almost dying and pretty much dead. This is the thing though, he just sneaks onto points and I love that in a player. You know, you just somehow get on the point and start capping and stuff. And you know, it's a skill. I'll give you that. But what Red needs to be doing right now, though, is, I mean, they can make some really strong pushes and they can actually kill off lots of the enemy team. They're just not having a break so far. I think Blue been doing that dreaded thing of actually learning. I mean, it's magic when you see a team learn. You know, they change their tactics, they start altering around, doing other things, and it's all working. It brings tears to my eye.
Yeah, it does actually seem as if, you know, the points at the top are kind of sort of narrowing now as well. It does kind of seem as if Blue team are, you know, they were close to being equal. Now they have definitely equalised, if not quite possibly bettered Red.
Well, that's the thing, right, with the scoreboard, right? It doesn't look that way. It looks like Red should be owning them, but they're simply not. And this is where, you know, the auto scramble really doesn't do them any favours. This is where I always suggest the idea of points over time. Oh, that was a lovely stat from Scar there. Just takes Alpha 0. That's some premium acting right there. Oh, wow. Medic on the point there. Actual apple. I mean, that soldier try moving there just missed every single crit rocket. But look at this, Blue's trying to move up on that, and they're getting the caps on. Oh, jeez.
Oof.
Oh, dear, yep. Red is just about holding this. Blue is just about trying to cap this. This is getting kill zone.
Oh, yeah, I think this is... If Blue can literally just mass like a couple of people, especially like a pain train or something like that, it's going to be very, very, very bad news for Red.
Oh no, I think I saw some lag there from Harry the Stingray. He just magically hung in midair there, and Epic could have shot him up. Yep, that was the lags there. Yeah, new game out, Lag Z, mod from Armour. You spend most of the game kind of... part of the game is guessing where the person's going to be after lag has finished. But look at this though, I mean, I have to say, regardless of the dropout, I mean, this has been one of the great games of the year, actually. I mean, it's not the funniest, but damn, it's like close.
Oh yeah, absolutely. This is I'd say this is probably the closest fought game, at least in terms of this particular round that we've seen. This is probably the most equally fought game, just because of, it's not even like so much back and forth as it is, you know, they are just staying in place, and it took Blue, you know, like a good like 5-10 minutes just to push back to this point, which is 1 cap from where they were beforehand. Oh,
look at this though. Now this is the thing for Red though. Now I think we need to give some Red advice here, maybe turn back the tide. Here's the thing, I think what they're doing is great. I mean, I think what's really helping out Blue team though is that those crit scars, their medics actually got the right things going on here. That the crit streak and the quick fix, they're doing some lovely work with that. And you know, finding the right people. Maybe a good sentry will do, because they've started going out of fashion for some reason on Red team, and I think that's why. I mean, we're seeing one from Blue team, and that's doing really well. Red need one for just that extra support. And actually, that's the thing there. We've seen System X there. That is a lovely sentry. That is covering what it needs to cover.
Yeah, that is a brilliant spot, and I mean, I don't know if you saw it as well, Cerno as a spy, he kind of attempted to go for it, managed to sap it, then dropped down to try and sort of shoot it, you know, push the sap forward, and System X pretty much just removed the sapper. Cerno's dead.
Oh,
very nicely done.
It's Epic Killer. He decided to move up. What's going on here? It's a back cap. Oh, Jesus. And next Orange just steals it at the end. What a win. I thought, oh my god, Scar had that, but no, this guy just finishes up afterwards. Nicely done.